said, man, we got to get you to do a testimonial. He goes, well, I'm getting ready to do the nightly news tonight. You know, 6 hours, you're going to be hosting it. I said, come on, you're coming in studio. And so he's here to tell what happened. But Oxy Powder, InfoWarsLife.com, if you will just try it, I know you'll become a repeat customer because this is so revolutionary. And, you know, major Hollywood stars have come out and endorsed it before as well. And I just rolled my eyes because, man, I was like, oxygen? Until I understood it was time release, and I tried it. And it is life-changing. Rob Dew, in your own words, repeat to me what you said this morning and what Oxy Powder did for you.
Well, I'll go into a little more detail. Back in September, I started, I decided I was going to take it. And I've been hovering between 220 and 215. Couldn't get any lower than that.
You're a big guy. What are you, about 6'3"?
6'3", yeah. And, you know, in college, I was about 185, 190. And I was playing basketball and doing all that stuff. So I was really in shape. So I had zero body fat, you know, could hike, could do anything. A lot of snowboarding. But anyway, over the years, having kids, you slow down a little bit. So I was up to 220. I think the most I got to was 230 at one point. And I started to develop, you know, like a double chin. And
a bullfrog chin like mine.
Yeah, and one of my friends noticed, and he's an older guy. He's like 50. He's like, and he calls me Funky. He goes, Funky, you're getting a little big there. And I hadn't really realized it. And I looked in the mirror. I'm like, oh my God. So I've been trying to watch what I eat, taking different things, and you know, but I was still like at 215. And when we started selling Oxy Powder, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. And I started off. I did 5 pills the first night, and nothing happened. And it says on there you got to find your dose. So the next night I did 7. I woke up the next morning, and basically you're going to be visiting the bathroom, but it's not uncontrollable. You're not going to, you know, whatever. You're not going to mess yourself anywhere. But it really does. What I think it does is it goes in there and like liquefies the stuff that's inside your intestines, and then it just flows out pretty much. Not to get too graphic, but I did that for 6 days once I found.
And that stuff's rotting in there, and that's what gives you cancer.
Exactly.
It's diverticulum.
And it gets rid of it. It hurts your immune system. It does all kind of stuff. It keeps your digestive system from working properly. All that stuff in there. So I did it for. Took it that first day, and then I took it for 6 more days after that. And after that, I was down to 202. And
now how fast did you lose 12 pounds?
It was in 6-7 days. Literally 6-7 days.
You had 12 pounds of filth.
Gone. Yeah. And I was amazed. And I did that right before I went to the beach.
See, I'm glad I have you to say the story so I don't have to. Can you imagine the trolls getting clips of me talking about it?
Oh, yeah, totally. But, you know, we went to the beach in early October, and my wife was like, wow, you look really good. And I'm like, I know. I guess it's this Oxy Powder. I've been trying to get her to take it. She's like, well, I don't know. I said, no, you're going to take it.
So you did all this stuff, and it got some of the weight down, but not the rest of the way. Well, I mean, for me, it's all a synergy, but I wish I'd have taken it years ago when they were henpecking me to take it.
Yeah, I mean, like, literally 12 pounds melted off in about a week. I'd say a week, 7 days. And I've been able to keep it off, too. I measured myself last night, actually. I'm like, well, let's see what I'm at. 202.
How often do you take the Oxy Powder now?
I haven't taken it since that 1 week time, but I'm going to take it probably after Thanksgiving. I think every 3 months I'm just going to do it.
So how many pills made you lose 12 pounds?
So you did 7 for 6 days.
And 5.
And then 5 the first day. So 7 times 5 is 35, plus 5, about 40 pills. So it's not even a quarter of the bottle, really. Well, how many pills are in it?
120.
Yeah. So literally, like 1 bottle, if, you know, I don't take it every day. I did it for that. I did it intensely, and you really have to stick to it. And by the 3rd or 4th day, you're like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. If you just get through it, it's not really that. It's not bad at all, considering the weight I lost. I mean, I could never lose the weight doing any other way, you know, that quickly.
Well, this is the final thing Hollywood stars do to lose that final amount of weight.
Yeah, if you got a wedding or something coming up, I'd say.
And groups in here in the office like months ago going, look, see this star? She did it. And look at this. Alex, I'm telling you, it's the best thing I got. You need to sell it.
It definitely works. And, you know, I'm also doing the X2 and what's the other? Little DNA Force. But, I mean, the main thing that I saw, the biggest, fastest improvement was Oxy Powder. And I'm totally amazed with it. And after Thanksgiving, I'm going to do another round.
Well, we got to get my shirt off soon because I have I lose like 35 pounds. Someone come back. I've now lost over 50 pounds. And I'm going to go down to below 200. I want 275. Right.
If you do it, I'll do it.
And, you know, like you said, it's really my body that's lost it. I still have the puffiness in my face. But, I mean, the body is just, wait till I take my shirt off. The pot belly's almost gone. That's why I keep waiting. I mean, it's almost gone. It's like 1 20th the size it was. And it's all the X2, super male, the workouts, everything. And the great part is we can go out, research, bring people the most cutting-edge products, and then fund the operation with it. It's a win-win-win. And then all we get's rave reviews. We never get negative reviews. We don't screen the calls. It's joke-level good that we can just bring people the very best stuff at very affordable prices, fund our operation, and then they love us.
Yeah.
I mean, what an old-fashioned idea to bring people quality.
Right.
And then they help us, we help them, and everybody's lovey-dove.
At a good price, too. You know, what would you pay to lose 12 pounds in a week? How much would you pay for that? That's what you got to ask yourself. And then with this, I still have 3/4 of the bottle left. So I've got another few sessions ready.
I think you got 2/3 left.
Yeah, 2/3 left. So.
Yeah, see, that's what I do. I do it for a couple of days and go, and I lose a couple pounds.
You got to just keep playing.
I know, I got to do it.
You got to do it. You got to get that full 6 days in and really just go through the system. It says it on the back, where to start. Now,
Oxy Powder, InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. And next time, dude, we'll just have a cam on the whole time. All right, we'll be back.
Silver has always been nature's
elections that it might delay or stop outright millions of deportations, then it is possible that those who have maybe on the lam here or running out here could be prevented from being deported here, right?
Correct. And that is the larger issue that the president has already put out, that they have ordered all these green cards and work permits for post-election, 10+ million, 20+ million of these green cards to be able to issue to all these people when he's already announced his executive action. So I've called on Congress, please stop this president from unilaterally taking action, powers that he have.
I don't know why it would be in anyone's interest, though, sure, trying to give the benefit of the doubt. If you know someone is a dangerous criminal or has anything from burglary to manslaughter on his or her rap sheet, that why it would be in our interest to keep them here anyway. Why would we do that?
Well, this is Obama said these were the worst of the worst that even he wanted to deport.
Yeah, let's stop right there. That's Sheriff Babbo, who we've had on the broadcast before. He's a really good guy. They are releasing aggravated felons, rapists, arsonists, armed robbers. And if sheriffs call to have them picked up or even put it in the database, the Democratic Party shows up and protests and flips out. That's like they have illegals going and protesting Obama that he's not doing enough. He's gutted the border. The Border Patrol gives them vouchers to go anywhere they want. They've had high-level Border Patrol go on the news and say, we complete the smuggling process. That's not enough. See, it's all about being over the top. And so people say, why is this happening? People say, why is this going on? People say, why would they do something like this? Because they are absolute total criminals taking the country down. We're being conquered into a North American Union corporate governance. The private Federal Reserve is owned by the private European megabanks on record. And it wants to bankrupt this country and bring in a giant third world population to checkmate anything that's left of Americana ideas. This is the end, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have to leave the United States. They're always going to raise taxes. They're going to take your guns. They're going to say your kids belong to them. They're going to have national conscription. We are going to be a giant cesshole where anything goes. They will take your bank accounts. They already do it. No judge, no jury. They will take your kids. You understand, the checks and balances are about to be gone. Televisions are being sold everywhere that listen to everything you do and upload it to the government, and they tell you in the terms of service, watch what you say. You understand? You're not in Kansas anymore. You're in 2014. It's more like 2040 with the technology the globalists have. This is all planned. And the cops and the military, on average, are going, this is total lawlessness. Even if you want to have open borders to people, you can't have the president just do it by executive fiat. Do you understand the magnitude? We're going to go to break and go to Vlad, Kevin, Robert, John, Reverend Bolt, and many others that are patiently holding today. But don't worry, the Justice Department that ran fast and furious, a false flag on the Second Amendment, and it persecutes people with the IRS and tries to engage in election fraud everywhere and persecutes anybody trying to give money to the Tea Party, they've got investigators out so they can make up some stories about people trying to block the poor, dear illegal aliens and others. Justice Department dispatches poll monitors for Election Day. Second hour coming up.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Another major health threat, this one in Toledo, Ohio, where everybody in the entire city has been told not to drink the water.
Ohio's governor declaring a state of emergency.
Did you know that the average person uses about 80 to 100 gallons of water at home every single day? If there's a water emergency, will you be prepared?
Panicked residents forming long lines throughout the day.
We're here at a supermarket in Toledo. You can see the shelves empty where water once was.
To stay safe and healthy during a crisis, you must have access to safe, clean water. Water which will not be available at your local grocery store.
There's a mad dash on right now to stock up on supplies.
The ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system is a must-have for every modern, independently minded household. Protect your family's safety during an emergency. Go to InfoWarsStore.com today to purchase your ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system or call 1-888-253-3139.